Hey there, welcome to my lazy review of this new movie, Superman. And yeah, I can't do the voice, but anyway, this is a documentary based on the life of the late, great, legendary actor, Christopher Reeve. And yeah, I did watch the trailer a couple times, and damn, the trailer alone, I almost started tearing up. So I expect to go into this movie probably crying my eyes out, and it just seems so heartfelt and so inspirational, and maybe I will learn a couple things that I didn't know about Christopher Reeve. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm prepared to just start weeping like a baby, and that's it, guys. I will be right back. Enjoy this intro. All right, I'm back, and yes, some leftover Starry Soda. And you know, one thing I hate about this season is allergies. Allergies are terrible. They make your eyes all red and your nose all stuffy. Because I definitely wasn't crying for the past 2 hours.
I don't believe this. I don't believe you.
What's going on with this film? And yeah, as you know, it's a documentary, and it wasn't just one focus on the man's life. It wasn't just about an hour and 45 minutes of him being Superman. It didn't focus on just him as a person that becomes crippled and, handicapped. It starts off with the early days of him being a Broadway actor, stuff I didn't know about, and then it cuts into him being Superman, but then it cuts into the accident. Also, he was very close with Susan Sarandon, and I didn't understand and know this, the relationship and friendship he had with Robin Williams. I don't know, there's not much more I can say about it. I don't want to give you a play-by-play about this documentary. It is the life and the legend of Christopher Reeve, but also as an activist, but also as a husband and a father. So that's pretty much all I can say. And let me get into my 3 lazy questions. Let me drink some more of this real quick. 1 second. Question number 1, which I always ask, is how to feel about the film. I mean, yes, there is a lot of sadness. There is a lot of, in a sense, negativity. But you could say in some ways there is also a lot of positivity. It doesn't focus too much on, but he did start making other films that weren't Superman. But audiences, even back in the 80s and 90s, they didn't care about Christopher Reeve. They only cared about Superman. After the accident, he just had no will to live. And can you blame the guy? I mean, imagine being a prisoner inside of your own body. But his wife, oh boy, I'll tear up talking about it. His wife gave him the motivation to just wake up and breathe, to just want to eat food. And in some ways, he became more of an icon and a legend in his own right by the accident, because some people, even to this day, had benefited, and through his charitable donations and his awareness for the federal government, he changed the world in a different way. So, besides the guy being such an icon of Superman, he became an icon outside of being Superman, and maybe it depends on how you want to look at this. It could be spiritual, fate, whatever. He achieved his status by getting to the accident. It's a moral question you could ask yourself, all right? Yes, I love this documentary. It was so heartfelt, a little bit of comedy, and as I said, they didn't focus on just him being an actor or a person that was disabled. He was both, and just a father, and that's it, guys. That's all I can say. So, on to question number 2 is, would I recommend that you see this movie? Yes, I would recommend easily that you see this film. It is so powerful, it's so emotional, and just seeing what he was going through and hearing new voiceovers by him and just family footage and stuff between him and his kids before the accident and afterwards, that stuff as a father is hard to watch. So I would highly recommend, if you cared about Christopher Reeve as an actor, but also as a human being, I would recommend seeing this film, but going with a certain mindset.
People are literally walking because of him.
Number 3, last but not least, I didn't pay for it thanks to good old Regal. Do I think that you should pay for this movie? Easily, hands down, yes. This movie was worth full price. I would go see it again, but I have to be in a certain mindset. I could understand if certain people don't want to go into a movie theater and be very depressed and be sad whenever it comes on digital or comes on HBO Max. If you want to, by all means, buy this film. It's so powerful and impactful. It's going to be in my top probably 5 of 2024.
Screw it. I'll pay full price.
Every film I review, I have to rate. How do I rate a documentary based on the life and the legend of Christopher Reeve? Little spoilers, you'll find out watching it what happened to his wife Dana afterwards. I mean, my God, it's just as depressing. So this movie I rate by all accounts. It's Superman, the life of, and a documentary on Christopher Reeve. By all accounts, this film is easily a freaking masterpiece.
It's nothing short of a masterpiece.
Alright guys, that's it, and as always I have to check my watch because I'm freaking low on time, working 2 jobs, and I often joke about me being emotional and crying during a movie.
You're a pussy.
I've never teared up this much in a freaking theater at least 5 times, and if you watch this film and you don't feel anything, you're a goddamn robot, and go get yourself checked out. But alright, so hope you like my review, and yeah, check out this movie. It's worth your time, trust me. I say this with the highest regard, alright? Let me grab Bender, and I will see you later. Cheers.
This calls for a drink.
Before we finish this, though, everybody has a catchphrase.
It's called a catchphrase.
Have a great day. As always, I have to head back to work.